savage, hunt and gather. The average rather cadaver. Cockback hammer, splatter matter all over. Cell phone and calendar, no peace. Yeah, in the middle of a war zone, with a woman on fix, no sleep. Yeah, this ain't down low on the down low, fight with a dream I creep. Yeah, all seekers please, I don't need to speak. I'm paranoid like a man in the land of the free. To set up and let us burn and turn sheep. Damn, stop like the octagon, top your block. I'm going off the rock, the songs, the more about dead. Just a little bit of prison creeping up on us. We don't listen to the reason anymore of us.
Yeah, it's the Archivist, y'all.
What's up, man?
Exclusively interviewing Rhymesayers POS.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm very good. How are you doing?
I feel amazing, thank you.
Very good. And POS, who is he?
I'm a rapper from Minneapolis, Minnesota that raps about lots of things. It comes off jarring kind of manner, oftentimes broken syllable structure. Beats are loud, it bangs, it's mega rappy. It's like that's kind of how it was. Me, MK Larada, C Slaughter, Bobby Gorgeous, pretty much right away. Beak, Paper Tiger, pretty much everybody right away. We're coming up on 10 years now, so like if you weren't there for the first 2 years, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Doomtree is all of us.
Who was the founder?
I think the founder was just us sitting around. It was Bobby Gorgeous, me, MK Larada, C Slaughter trying to start a production crew, and then we decided we were going to rap instead, and then we were a rap group.
Very good. And indefinite meanings of your name, share with us about your old school group, Xenospecies, and the album Indefinition.
Oh man, that's a record I made. Xenospecies was a rap group that lasted for 7 months.
Yeah.
Pretty much, the other guy in that group was the only person I knew that rapped and lived in the city and didn't already have a rap group. So pretty much what happened was he had studio time booked, and I showed up in his studio time.
Oh, you need to play.
And then I got on that record. We made a record together, and then we couldn't really stand each other, so we stopped rapping together. That was
Very
pretty much
good.
it. We just really wanted to work. But, you know, it's cool. It was a good practice thing to happen, I suppose.
Do you need that?
Very good. And the indefinite meanings of your name.
Oh, it's a really stupid rap name. Piece of shit, pissed off stuff, promises skill, promises stress, parent over shoulder, pasta on sauce, punch out, suckers. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It is a really terrible rap name, but I still rap very brilliantly.
And the first EP dubbed False Hopes and
Ipecac?
yes,
Yeah, Ipecac neat.
catching attention being signed to Rhymesayers, share with us on this endeavor.
Mostly what happened is me and Cecil and Beak and Kai made that first False Hopes, and it was cool. And then I finished the first record, and Doomtree put it out, and then a year or so later, I got signed to Rhymesayers, and they re-released it, and it kind of just helped everybody kind of pick up a little steam. It's good. It's good.
And Audition, the Never Better album. Let us know about this and the unique art within it, as well as the crazy flow off the single Drum Roll.
Cool. Alright, Audition was the next record I made. I was kind of experimenting, trying to get better at making rap music. And the songs come off a lot cleaner, but the record, in my opinion, comes off cleaner, you know. And when I got around to Never Better, I was a little better at making rap, and I knew that I wanted it still to be a little more aggressive. And actually, Drum Roll was the first idea for that record. Way before I made the beat, I kind of knew I wanted to make a song over like a really fast kind of drum roll. I just kind of started thinking about different kind of flows that would go over that. So that's it. I like rapping over things that are driving, things that move forward. And a lot of rap beats are really stiff, and a lot of rappers can deal with that, and I can't deal with that very well. I like it to like be kind of rolling forward, and I feel like I excel at that.
And the best tour that you've been on, and how did it happen to open for the Gym Class Heroes? And your Warped Tour, crazy man, and When God Gives You Ugly.
Okay. Touring with Atmosphere was always really cool. They put me on right off the bat. After I hustled and they saw that I was a good worker, they put me on some tours and it was really good. So all those tours are cool. Touring with them was an incredibly like huge kind. They were like blowing up when I went on tour with them. It was an insane thing to kind of experience.
How did you get connected with them?
I met Travis on the Warped Tour in like 2004 or 2005, and we just kind of hit it off actually in Montreal. We're the only people that spoke any English, and we were talking to each other. Just a couple years later, man, they bumped into each other again. He's like, "We're going on tour. You want to come?"
Very good.
Yeah.
And how's the crowds for you as well?
Awesome.
Yeah, amazing.
If there's a crowd there, it doesn't matter if they're like, if they're waiting for a band that's gonna play later or watch a rapper that's gonna play after me. It doesn't matter to me. If they're there, I'm gonna either rock them or destroy them.
For sure. And Astronautilus. Tell us, you two working together, as I've interviewed him recently this year on the last show that we had with ID and Abilities.
Cool. Yeah. He's a really good friend of mine. That same Warped Tour, 2004, I met him, and we started talking about possibly trying to work together, and it just took us fucking years to get to it. But his last record, Pomegranate, I had a song on that with him, a secret track. And my last record, Never Better, we had a song together on my secret track. And that was just kind of like testing it out, and it worked out. So he came to Minneapolis, and we just crammed out an EP. And we'll put that out later this year on Doomtree, or probably mid next year on Doomtree. Sometime next year it'll come out on Doomtree.
Very good, yeah, because he was speaking to me about, you guys doing something together, so I thought I'd let you know about it. And being involved in the punk genre, what has this done for the hip-hop side of your artistry?
I don't know. The first songs I ever knew how to write were punk songs, so I feel like that when I was talking about songs that kind of roll forward and drive, I know a lot of punk music. What I liked about punk music was the fact that it was the songs that I liked were usually about stuff, and even if they weren't about something, they still were moving forward and typically fast. So that definitely came into my hip hop as the urgency.
For sure. Yeah. And the bands that you've been in, let us know about that.
I've played in a lot of bands, probably most notably Building Better Bombs. I still play guitar and sing in when we play. We don't play that much anymore because all of the members of the band, plus a few more, have a new project that we've been focusing on called Marijuana Death Squads. And I played drums in a couple pop-punk bands.
For sure. And have you heard of Vancouver's graffiti collective, POS? And what are your thoughts, as this was their name before you were discovered?
I did hear about them, but I didn't hear about them until after I already had my name. I don't think that it matters, does it?
And you as an MC?
I'm a fan of graffiti. I'm a fan of art in general. I'm a fan of vandalism, and I'm for POS. That's cool. I guess if I would have known that there was a graffiti collective in Vancouver called POS, I probably would have still called myself POS anyway, because it's rap, and while hip hop is a giant culture, it's two separate things, and I feel like that can be mutually respected.
For sure. And your best hip hop memory that you've been part of or contributed to, as an artist?
Probably the first time Doomtree sold anything out, and maybe the continued ability to be able to play rap shows and get interviewed. That's all kind of cool. I don't really think about things in past moments. I think about things in moments right now,
Very good. And anything for us to check out and hear about your new projects that are coming out?
Yeah, check out doomtree.net, doomtree.net, for pretty much everything on Doomtree, rhymesayers.com. For everything on Rhymesayers, Google Marijuana Death Squads, Google Building Better Bombs, and listen to that Fever Ray record because it's good, and the song Concrete Walls is stuck in my head right now.
And you got any shouts?
I guess everybody that I don't know. Shout out to you. If we've never met before, I hope you're having a pretty excellent day, and if you think I'm an asshole for being the kind of person that would just shout out excellent days to people I don't know, then fuck you, dude.
And this is the Archivist, and you already know the name, y'all.
Yeah.
You know the name.
Cool. Oh, it's the Archivist, and this is POS.